Hi, my name is Sherry Sanders, and I'm a county agricultural agent working in White County as a part of the University of Arkansas System Division of Agriculture. This is Agriculture, and this series is meant to celebrate and promote women working in the field of agriculture in our state. This month's feature is my good friend, Karon Reynolds. She, along with her husband, own and operate Pin Oak Club Lambs. Their operation is located in Faulkner County, and this is her story.
It is a male-dominated world that we are in, and I think the biggest challenge is being taken seriously. I think sometimes we aren't, just because we are a female voice, and then when we do speak up and become assertive, then we become a problem or we become, aggressive, or whatever you want to call a woman who speaks her mind. So I think that's the hardest thing. I think people, like even with Mike and I, we are very much partners in our farm, and Mike is probably more the voice of our farm. But I think even with he and I think people come to him before they would come and ask me. And right or wrong, I don't know. But I think that's the challenge, is just being taken seriously. I think as women we have to work harder, and I think we have to probably prove ourselves a little more. And I hope I've done that. I hope people respect the fact that I can tell you what a good sheep looks like and what a good sheep doesn't look like. So I think we do have to work a little harder as women. I think we have to work a little more strategically, maybe, and be a little more, what the word is, maybe aggressive is the word. Maybe we have to be a little more aggressive in our stance on things and make our voice heard, I guess. I think it's often. I think I get it a lot at State Fair. I think when we're working State Fair, the State Fair Sheep Show, I think a lot of times people don't want to hear. We get a lot of things we have to make hard calls on, and we might have to make hard answers about, and I think people think we make rules just to make rules, but we make rules because there's been a conflict somewhere down the line and we've had to make that rule. And I think when we have to lay a rule down and be consistent with a rule or whatever, I think they don't want to hear that from me. I think they want to hear that from Mike. And so I think that's probably the most evident that it's ever been to me, is that they'll come ask me, I'll tell them the ruling, or here it is in black and white, and this is what we have to do, and then they go and ask Mike again. So I think that's probably the place it's been most evident to me. Showing livestock in general, I think, is one of the best ways to raise your kids. People used to say, why do y'all do that? Why do you do that? That takes so much time, it takes so much money. I'm like, it's our baseball. It's our travel baseball, is what I used to tell people, or it's our bass boat. That's just what we do. It's what people would say, I can't believe y'all spend so much time. I said, but I'm spending time with my kids, and I know where they are. I know they're in the barn on Friday night getting their sheep sheared for Saturday show. I know where they are Saturday afternoon because we're washing sheep and we just got home. So I knew where my kids were. It taught them responsibility. It taught them work ethic. It taught them so much. We've watched kids grow up through this, doing this. Like we see kids when they're little bitty and now they're grown, and we've even raised a couple ag teachers that are back in the show ring now as an ag teacher, and that's been fun to watch. But I think I would just encourage any woman, for sure, to get involved in agriculture. I mean, yeah, it's going to be tough and you aren't going to be taken seriously sometimes, but we're smart and we're strong and we can do those things just like the guys can, and I think you just do it. I think you just get in there and do it.